Okay, it is time for the Genshin Impact 4.2 special program. Now, I am obviously especially excited for this update, as a lot of people are probably, for finally Furina is here as a playable character. And I have over 100,000 primos saved up, ready to summon for her, minimum C2. So if you want to see that, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, because we're going to have one hell of a summon session when she comes out. It's finally time. We've been having to wait for so long. But let's see it. And I'm obviously almost above all else excited for the rest of the story. Because especially, we're still not 100% sure about Furina, really what's going on there and stuff like that. But like I said previously, I trust her. So I've got a feeling, obviously, I mean, it's obvious, this Archon Quest is going to be insane. And there should be a big fight too, because with every Archon is a new weekly boss. So yeah, let's see. Let's not waste any more time. Let's see. Let's start with Furina.
It appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd. Some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured
The English voice
that
actor is really good as well.
Furina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No details shall escape me.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm really excited to see what's her deal in the new story.
Must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks.
Wow. Okay.
My dear
Here we go.
citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions. Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next?
Practicing.
It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Furina,
Nivelet.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Nivelet!
Just practicing.
As the god of
as she does before every appearance.
It is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
What the hell is that?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice
trailer, oh shit. He's crying.
To be punished via the death sentence.
What? Huh? Not my Furina.
Know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
What the hell's going on?
The
What
street
the hell?
who happened to be close to the water didn't have
We're
a chance to
finally
escape.
getting to the tower.
As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
That's what everyone's asking about her.
What's done. Just trust me. You're Archon.
Oh.
Never mind whether you can
There we go.
yourself to
Ooh,
or
the
not.
soundtrack. Damn. I've seen some of the animations because leaks. It's like unavoidable.
The show begins. Ah,
I love the switching with the charge attack. Ooh.
let my name echo in song.
Oh, this is so cool. I cannot wait, man. I love her. Charlotte? Nice. I love her normal attacks though. Camera.
Say cheese.
She should have said, say freeze.
I know
Imagine.
you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks
Navia?
strange all the same. There's something ominous about it.
Shit.
The water, I mean.
Did you fall in?
The prophecy, yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
Whoa.
Judgment is fair and just.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Why should we acknowledge it?
Shit is gonna go down. There's gonna be some drama in the court.
Applaud and rejoice.
Okay.
This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
No
This
way.
trial is... I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Oh my word, the soundtrack. I'm already getting goosebumps.
You are devious.
Is that whale?
for some
Who's that? That wasn't child.
Everyone's... Papa, what should I do?
Is that the
The
boss?
prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Oh. Who the hell is that?
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually
How long is this trailer?
end in a magnificent and dramatic
No
trial.
ways. The water level.
Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Holy crap! This Archon Quest is about. There's literally only 2 characters on the version art. That's like a first, is it not? Shit is gonna go down in this Archon. I got straight goosebumps. I'm so excited for the story. This is gonna be insane. She's obviously not dying. She's playable. Imagine though. Oh my word, dude. What the hell is gonna go on? Look how long that trailer was. Oh, dude. I'm gonna go watch the Japanese one straight after this. I got freaking goosebumps. And that's from the English. I finally know the truth about Furina and what's going on and sentenced to death. And I don't think I've been ever more excited for an Archon Quest, actually. Dude, I feel like there's going to be some crazy emotion in that Archon Quest. You even saw with Nouvellette whatever happened there. He doesn't show emotion.
Welcome to the
Furina and
Genshin
Nouvellette.
Impact version 4.2
Nice.
special program. Woo!
Look at that. There's some more art and it's only Furina on the art.
I'm Sarah
Whoa.
Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by 2 guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Yes, you have
I'll start.
Lumine for a
Hey
change.
everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Furina, and I am super
Does a good job of
excited
Furina,
to be
the
on this
English voice
special
actress.
program
Amelie,
today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start.
And I
of
love
their
that it's going to
journey
be a
in
focus on
Fontaine.
her, this
And
Archon
as
Quest,
the story
obviously.
continues, how will this
A big
special
focus,
god
along
affect
with
the
her
crisis
prophecy.
foretold in the prophecy?
I still trust her. Come on.
Yeah,
Go on,
I hope
Furina.
everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat.
I don't know if I'm going to be waiting.
My name is
waiting
Ray
for this.
Chase, and I'm the voice of
next few days.
Nouvellette, the Dragon Sovereign of Water and Eudex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Nouvellette a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version
So,
4.2.
Archon Quest.
In
That's
the
okay.
intro, Furina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Furina's recent plans.
Farina's recent
Really?
plans, let me guess, she's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Wow.
Actually,
drama.
that sounds about right.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item.
Which is character
Oh,
Archon Quest. Or...
looks like Ray called it. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is nothing more important to Furina than attending trials at the Opera House.
But this trial is a
Here we go.
little different from
Act
usual.
5. Only one act, huh?
Ooh.
Hopefully it's nice and long too.
Interesting.
Oh, there's a lot
I know,
happening,
I
so...
know. I keep looking at the water
That's
rushing
great
in.
of the guilty.
Like, what's
Holy
happening?
shit.
Yeah,
Look
so
at that
there's
art.
some spotlights and like is like a curtain.
Seems
And obviously that one place that lots of people said it looked like a, what's the thing used at executions? But anyway, like the giant sword there and whatnot, so almost like an execution platform,
No.
that place.
Maybe also Nouvellette
That looked
is
like
keeping
it
an
there.
eye on things from
Yeah.
behind the scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff, and always just a little bit disappointed.
Fair.
Okay.
Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon Quest, Masquerade of the Guilty.
Yeah.
We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending
Dude, it's
destruction
going to be
foretold by the
insane.
prophecy. Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Evil. But the whale
I
there.
know.
I know.
And whoever that other person was.
Very spoopy.
That's like the well we saw with Child, was it not?
So, you know, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our...
This is probably going to be the greatest Archon Quest. What are you talking about?
In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the
This is actually falling into the primordial seawater.
So, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy.
Yeah.
But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers
I felt like I already showed too much. I know it's supposed to build hype, but...
clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through,
Oh,
uncover hidden
hell
truths,
yeah.
and witness
subscribe and go. I'm gonna play
chapter
that
of Fontaine's
100%.
history for yourself.
I'll be uploading
when
it.
Act 5 of the Archon Quest becomes available.
Sounds good.
So exciting, right?
Hey, question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean Child?
Yeah. Where's Child?
We saw him briefly in the trailer
all over
too.
The fortress for him.
Yep. I guess we'll just have to live with
Using
this
Foul
suspense
Legacy
for
too.
a little longer. Not ideal, but it's fine.
Is what it is.
Whether we're gonna give him back his Hydro
But we
vision
saw
there,
Child
or I don't know.
appear at the end of the last version's Archon Quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
Okay, good. But we really need to talk about Furina.
Yes.
She's confronted
Please.
with a
Please.
Because she's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course, Fontaine will have the Traveler's help, but
As usual.
what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis? Well, just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed.
She says she has a plan.
But
told that to Olacina,
knowing Furina,
even though she can't
Perhaps
reveal
she'll
it.
have made some preparations.
Yeah, I trust her.
Huh.
I
Once again,
fully trust her.
disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
No way.
Come on, guys, have some faith.
I have full
Okay,
faith.
to bolster everyone's confidence in Furina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Here we go. Gameplay. Well, we've already seen it.
Why are
Here
you
we
just
go.
standing there with your mouth gaping?
Look at that splash art, man.
You must be
Wow.
stunned and at
Endless
a loss
solo of
for words.
solitude.
Understandable. It is I,
Gorgeous
after
splash
all.
art.
Fontaine's most beloved star, Furina. I'm on a...
Another detail that lots of people are probably going to wonder about. If you didn't notice this, me pointing it out now, look at the color of her outfit.
very tight schedule. So you're lucky to even get an appointment with me. Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes,
gonna
like,
talk
each of
about
them are
it?
different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
It's obviously related to the
Oh,
You know
story.
what you'd
amazing.
expect for a Hydro Archon?
I'm surprised
they
they revealed
Drip?
Oh?
Yes.
Sure.
Ooh.
Sure.
Okay, you know what? It seems as if she's always
But I like
dressed
the
when
black.
she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
Let's do it. I already know basically what she does. But yeah,
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
I love the idle
I knew the
animation.
people would adore me so much.
The attack animations are so cool. Look at that. I love that pose, man. Nice little bow. The charge attack switching between the two states is so cool. You'll see now shortly.
Let the world come alive!
Nice. Hopefully she's
Whoa, that
busted.
is so cool.
Busted beyond
Oh my
belief.
gosh.
As
Oh
every
my
Archon
gosh.
should be.
I like the way...
Only once a
kind of
year.
like
So it
balanced.
doesn't matter.
Very dramatic.
Yes!
Very much. It's
Power
all the
creep
moves
does
are
not
part of
matter
a
in these
performance.
situations. Not that there's meta
Totally.
anyway over
Also,
here. But
look at her elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage. Everyone else is just an extra.
exactly, that's what
Wait,
it should be.
so the creatures that Furina summons, they look
yeah,
a
her
lot
ears are
like
really
the
cool.
Fontamer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus.
Mademoiselle
and they
Crabaleta.
are all so cute.
Yeah.
They have names.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a hat!
Yep.
What a distinguished little gentleman!
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontamer aberrants. I would know.
Such a
to my knowledge, these creatures are Furina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes, exactly. So, Furina often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as
cut out
Salon
Mademoiselle
Solitaire.
Crabaletta at the top left of the screen.
Those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
There you go. That's the name of the ability.
And she
Well, part of
even
it.
gave each member a name.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. You can say the names.
So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Crabaletta.
Mademoiselle Crabaletta. Oh, gotta love it.
Crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
Jeez.
Ah, there he is.
And the conferencier, Gentilhomme Usher.
Oh.
And that last one is a stickler for propriety.
Oh, okay. So when Furina said to make an appointment with
That is
Sir
adorable.
Intendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I only knew Mademoiselle Crabaletta before.
Exactly.
I couldn't remember the
Furina
other
makes
names,
some
so that's
cute
what she
bubbles
meant.
in her idle animation.
Oh my gosh.
Adorable.
That's adorable.
Dude, I cannot wait to
I'm
summon
sure
Holy
everyone
Crap.
is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
So, Furina is a Hydro Sword user.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On
She
field,
usually
attacking with
defaults
you.
to an Usia
So cool.
Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran,
Dude, I
and
love that
Gentilhomme
art on the
Usher
left.
to the
Man.
stage. I love
The
it. It's
life
so
2D.
cute. And, you know, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia
Yeah,
Arca alignment.
she has 2 modes.
So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Furina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
Whoa.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her
She
other
doesn't
skills
have
as
one.
well.
You can switch
Yes,
between which one,
sure
everyone you
does.
want to use.
Furina's elemental skill
On puzzles
changes
and so forth
depending
and
on
so
whether
forth,
she's
and
aligned
enemies.
with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool.
You'll most
After
likely be
Furina
using
uses
the-
her charged
the
attack to switch to
the
a
little
Numa
minions
Arca
anyway.
alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The summons created by Furina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Furina is switched out.
Yeah.
Furina's elemental burst
Well, she basically has
deals
100%
damage to
uptime, technically.
surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases
So
or
cool.
decreases, Furina will
The effects on the screen, all the
accumulate
bubbles.
fanfare
Hopefully it doesn't
points.
get in the way too much.
That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So Furina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
By a crap ton.
Wow, it seems like this
Apparently.
fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations.
gives a
in
nice
the team's
damage boost to
HP
the
bar.
team.
That healing skill might come in handy.
I don't know how much we're
real.
going to be using the healing.
And
though.
due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrant.
That just makes sense.
Wow, you can say that again.
They left out an important detail about her E.
That'll make it even easier to uncover the secrets.
Very important
lurking
detail.
in the
Are they going to say it?
Always the secrets lurking in the
Okay.
depths.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the
there you go.
ability to walk on water.
Just like
Oh
that.
my gosh,
Wow.
that is
No
so
Kokomi
cool.
ultimate, nothing. Just
Hey,
you can walk on
I
water.
actually saw-
And like I said, with the skill cooldown, if they didn't change it, you basically have 100% uptime.
But
So you can
Furina's
just walk
outfit
on the water.
changes whenever she switches between Arca
Oh,
alignments.
yeah.
Yeah, good eye.
Yeah.
You're correct.
you.
It does change. But, you know, such as the
Her
change
hair and her
in
clothes
the
change
code.
when she changes
Uh,
arc alignments.
Yes,
which is
so
cool.
if you want to learn more about Furina,
And her
then
character
be
quest.
sure to accompany her on
Hopefully
her
it's better
story
than a lot of the
quest,
other characters' character
Animula
quests.
Karaji
Or as we like to call them, NPC quests, rather, with a lot of them.
Ah, amazing.
Plus, we'll be learning more about the character.
Okay,
But
so next up we have another old friend to introduce. She's now able to join the Traveler's Party
Finally,
with her trusty companion, Monsieur
Please.
Verite.
I don't know about the
That's
banners.
right.
Please put on Furina's
It's
banner.
Charlotte.
Please.
Yay!
Adorable.
They should, just like with Rider Shogun and usually with the Archons, the new characters on the banner too. Because with Shogun, what's name was on? How can I forget her name? Sarah was on Shogun's banner, so Charlotte should be on Furina's.
We've known Charlotte for a while now. The Traveler met her during the Summoner
Maya
Summit
Aoki.
event, which took them on an adventure
Okay.
all
Waki
over Tibet.
Azumi.
Yes, that's right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination to uncover the truth really...
I love
impression,
Charlotte's
don't
design
they?
as well.
Yeah.
Plus pink
That's
hair,
right.
so
During
big
our
win
journey
for
in
me.
Fontaine, didn't she treat the Traveler to a magnificent meal?
You can get a C6 Charlotte in the process.
Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted.
Hopefully she'll be really good too.
But I don't think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera.
Yeah, that looks
can
just
determine
like
its content
Nahida's skill.
and the truths
I'm
they
pretty sure her
contain.
skill is like that, right?
Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion.
Monsieur
They're
Verite?
friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of
I
artistry.
like the
peerless
like,
Monsieur
the heart,
Verite
and
turns
the
her
little
photos into eye-catching
comments.
mementos. In
icon
fact,
there.
many Fontanians even cut
You
the
wanna look at
prints
it like
out of
that.
the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, that's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute, even has its own little hat and tie.
Oh, it's the camera. That's okay.
No,
I didn't
Charlotte
catch on.
actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned
Chiori
Monsieur
sounds familiar.
Verite's
Where have I heard that
accessories in
name?
several different
Someone that-
styles to
that's
match
subreddit.
different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it
Cute.
really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character
Okay.
showcase,
I know she
shall
heals,
we?
right?
Let's do it.
Yes.
If you keep your eyes peeled and your mind engaged, you'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be
Like
discovered.
a little monocle. If you want to call it that. It's very creative that her normal attacks are literally used while using the camera. It's so cool.
Say cheese!
Yep. It was like a Furina sort of
news!
I almost said Nahida sort of effect.
Wow.
Oh,
The E.
amazing.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
really like moving around.
Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It is
Yeah,
cool.
and then, like, what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
News on the march. Exactly.
Pose for every camera.
Charlotte is an
Sure.
expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her
And normal
trusty
attacks
companion,
just
Mr.
look
Verite,
so
she
freaking cool.
captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yes.
Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters.
Yep.
Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could
He has
use
a
them
normal
as a
camera,
weapon.
so
The
Same.
more you know,
got a
I
vision,
guess.
bro. He's
Okay,
using a
here's some
vision.
cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder
Happy
of her camera.
silhouette.
During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Wow.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field
There we
that
go.
continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite
Not very
is
huge
also going
range,
to join
to be
in and
honest.
intermittently attack
ask me.
opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage
Yeah,
bonus.
you're probably
Now,
going to
that
be using it
is
as a
not
healer, to be
all.
honest,
There
probably.
is more.
Depends.
During the
Well, it depends on the
4.2
constellations,
special
too.
event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When
Ooh.
Charlotte
Oh, okay.
activates the Zoom
Cool.
Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh.
When
that's
you hold
amazing.
her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
Really?
That is so
You
cool.
power creep the camera in your inventory. What the hell?
That is super rad, and you know, I have a feeling
What the
some
hell?
super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
Oh yeah.
We are going to provide more information about the Zoom Lens and how to
You're
use
going
it.
to be able to take
during
much
the
better
event
pictures
overview
for
portion.
people who care. That's
So,
interesting.
Furina and Charlotte will both be featured in version 4.2
Yes.
event wishes.
Ooh.
and buys along with him. But sorry, I don't care. We're here for Furina and Charlotte.
Baiju. During this time,
so she's on her banner.
Will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
Chancellor of many waters.
A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters,
gorgeous.
will be featured in the weapon.
Which I'll be summoning for too. I've saved up way too much not to get everything.
And in the second half of version 4.2, we'll
Ayata.
have Sino and
I don't know what.
Okay,
it's not a bad thing. I don't know what these banners are going to do, but obviously, first part of the patch is the Archon, along with the new 4-star too, so it's like a no-brainer.
Oh, there's even
depends how much you like Sina and Ayata, obviously, but...
Okay, I will. It says, strange
there's a new
rumblings
boss.
have been heard in the depths of Fontaine's
Full
waters.
devouring narwhal. Huge whale.
Oh, it's here already?
Which I assume it got to do with child. Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
This area looks really cool.
It looks
Never
like
mind
it's in a
child's well
sea
that he
of
summons.
pink and blue
What the
stars.
hell?
So pretty.
Oh, I remember this well. I recognize this well.
You
Wait,
do?
yeah. Isn't this
With Child.
the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end
Yeah.
of the version 4.1 Archon Quest? Yep, it's the same one.
Well, not
After
strong. This
ravaging
bugger's
its
attacks
way
are probably
through
going to
the
be crazy
primordial
stuff.
sea, this other
He probably has a one-shot
creature
attack
has
too.
at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine. Ooh,
This looks like trouble.
It's real big. It feels like it might even burst straight through the screen.
I love the freaking
Oh, I hope
effects
not.
and the arena we're fighting
I
in.
get this feeling that this isn't the type
Never
of
mind
opponent
dodging
you can just
Child's
brute
freaking
force
dwell.
your
What
way
the
through.
hell?
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Forget about your shields,
So
because
there
those
also seems to be
depends how much
sort
damage
of
it's
the
going to do. Probably
progress
melt through that
bar
shield.
next to the boss's HP bar.
Yeah.
What's that for? Okay.
Going
Since
to
we
the next
can't
phase, just
outfight
like
it,
Raiden?
we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed
Outsmart
itself
it?
from captivity and is brimming with anger. So
Have
if
the
you can
monster.
find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses. Oh, okay. Wait.
Holy
is somebody being eaten? Is it?
That looks
really
amazing.
possible to survive something like that?
We're
I guess here it
inside?
is. Ooh.
This is an entirely
Wait, what's that
different space.
achievement's name?
I guess here it is.
A
Ooh.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Nice reference.
This is an entirely different space, it looks like.
It is.
And there's a new enemy here.
It swallowed us into
with
a
a
entirely
massive
different
sword.
space. Who's that?
Hmm.
What is
The
that?
summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this
Wonder how good
mysterious
that team
enemy
will be.
within this space will be the key to defeating
I don't know
the
about
whale.
Nahira in it though.
Travelers will need to experiment for
Because
themselves.
who's going to trigger the
Ooh,
cause, but
yeah.
okay.
All truths will be revealed in version 4.2.
Well said.
He's also got
Oh
a
man,
shield.
this boss looks really, really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh. Okay,
Is
this
this like-
update actually
Die?
helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2, an
Ah.
option will appear on the challenge failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to
I
defeat them
doubt
during
that's
a
going to be
main quest.
necessary though.
Hopefully this
During the
provides
main
a
quest,
smoother
bro.
gaming
Okay,
experience.
obviously newer players that are rushing for the story, that's understandable. But if you're struggling with a story boss, not even a weekly boss, just a boss in the story itself,
Defeat them during a
then we
main
got
quest.
problems.
Hopefully
I
this
say that, and then I freaking died once against Fantilia in Star Rail, so oops.
provides a
But
smoother
sure, I
gaming
guess
experience for travelers
it'll
to
help some
enjoy.
people.
Oh, I love that. Now we don't need
Never
to
a
worry
bad
about
thing,
getting
I guess.
stuck while trying to advance the main story. Totally.
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the
Primo
second
James.
redemption code, maybe?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Woo.
Let's do it.
Dude, it already looks insane. They just showed off the weekly boss and the characters. My girl Furina, man, we have to protect.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
I love this piece up here.
Hello, hello.
That looks cool.
Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new
Events.
boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what other
the
information you
events
can
look like
learn
this
from
time?
Furina's itinerary. Okay,
Furina
aside from
Fontaine.
investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine.
Who knew she did all this work behind
A
the
new
scenes?
area. We saw the tower finally in the trailer
Well,
too.
you know, maybe she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place for one of her...
The winds blowing into the quarter fontaine from the east are perfumed with a mysterious sweet scent. In the depths of the Erinese forest, sorry for mispronouncing that, where a few dare to tread, the seed of adventure has been planted by the lakeside beneath the weeping willows. Who knows how long the story guarded within the tall tower on the sea that the people ignore has been kept. Yeah, we want to know what's going on inside that tower.
Furina and excuses. Typical.
I initially thought that might be the prison, but
chosen
was obviously
this
not.
time features some peculiar landscapes.
Oh, yeah. It looks
I didn't
like
with these two in the
Furina is
trailer.
Erinese forest on the east side of Fontaine.
The wind there with the trees.
And that's right behind the Opera House.
What a cool place. Although
That looks cool.
it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Obviously.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they
I just
seem.
want to know what's going on in the
For
tower.
example, strange
Look at
things
that,
have been happening
the
with
wind.
the water veins around
Look at the
Loch
trees.
Furina. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly
Yeah, it looks
pushing
like
other
they
things away.
Push us away too.
And take a look at this. The fog.
We're
is
just chilling,
forest
eating
path.
our sweets.
That fog is really thick. Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest path.
I don't know about
the
how
weeping willow
thick
of the
that dog is,
lake.
but dog is,
Ooh,
but sure.
it looks all withered.
Not really.
And the water doesn't look quite right. Like it's
Someone
cloudy
goes
or
swimming
something.
in there.
Do you see that? Yeah.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
seems like Furina also realized something was off. It looks like she headed
I
underwater.
love how
to
they're using
investigate.
her in all the
What did she
explanations.
find?
So,
A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
mess.
Speaking of, there are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll
What is
encounter a
that?
new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Oh,
Ooh.
octopus.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and
Interesting.
contamination cores from the
Like a
bacterial
beam.
mats.
That sounds
Pretty
seems
cool.
powerful.
In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface
On the
as well.
surface.
They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects.
Interesting.
But we'll leave that for you to discover.
And the cooldown will be less with Furina.
To learn
so.
more about the story behind the new Erinese Forest region, be sure to
This
check
looks
out
like
the
a really
version
cool region.
4.2 world quest called The Wild
I
Fairy.
don't know how
of
big it's gonna
Erinese.
be, but it
I'll
seems
give you a hint.
interesting.
Melazines are involved.
Sure. And then there's gonna be exploring hopefully inside the tower.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Erinese
Okay.
Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular
There we
tower
go.
stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secret.
Obviously.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Furina's itinerary. So let's go check it out.
Okay.
Okay, I bet
Can
a
we go
bunch
inside?
of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version 4.2, the Sealed Ruin Tower is the focus of a
Sealed
quest
Ruin
series
Tower.
called Search in the Algae Sea.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay.
And after
It's right on the
unlocking
edge of the
4
map there.
seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want answers.
Yes.
I
Same.
also
I want answers
we
for
all
the
want
freaking
answers.
Archon Quest.
I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea.
There we go.
It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
It'll be a
That
very
is
interesting
very
world
right.
quest.
New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied
Oh.
earthquake woke up new life forms in other
New
places.
forms,
like
Hydra
Destiny's
Topa.
intersect.
Whoa!
That's probably
Destiny!
Furina's probably gonna need these.
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and
what is
more
that?
diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes.
What the
And
hell?
some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned.
Probably no use
So in
using
this
Hydra
update,
characters against him. That sort of
travelers
sucks.
can also look forward
I
to
wanna
the
use Furina
climax
against him,
of the
even though I'm still
Narcissus
bullying him.
Croix adventure quest line that was introduced over the
Oh,
last
finally
two
we can continue with
versions.
that.
And there might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
Oh.
What? A surprise!
I can't wait to see what it is.
What is it, the weapon? A weapon?
There's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Furina's itinerary doesn't stop there. Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Yes, citizens.
Furina is pretty personable. Who's to say?
There's gonna be a lot of
appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
All right. The Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a commission to investigate the rumors of water imps near Arrhenius Island.
Fantastic adventures.
Another investigation.
I know.
I see Primogem and crowns.
Primogem seems to be involved.
And the exact talent scrolls we need for Furina. And hydro crystals.
Clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions.
Make it easier.
But it doesn't look like pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the water are food for Thelxie to devour.
Ooh, yeah, for real. Well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely.
Wow.
In this event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy will help us out on our journey.
I love that.
Okay, sure.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
And, you know, what happens if we run into
that new aberrant ability
speed
looks
bumps
crazy
on our
strong.
adventure?
That
You know,
little
like
beam.
monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Exactly. In the third stage of the event, the Clockwork Penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the Clockwork Penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
It's really slow, it
As
looks
for
like.
the story behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
Hasn't done anything yet.
After helping the penguin,
It probably
the
does.
next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Cool.
Really?
Hania, a friend we met in Sumeru, has arrived in Fontaine to promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta.
Is that the battles again, or?
Speaking of fun, guys, I think I recognize some familiar faces. Bongo Head, it's time
I forgot what its name was. That was an okay event, I guess.
Notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also been optimized.
It has.
Previously, we
It's
led
gonna be the same,
little
but
fungi
optimized.
in battle against
Looks
the
like
Mechanic
it.
This time, we'll have the opportunity
So,
to challenge
it's
a
a
whole
nice idea they have. The battles just take so long. The creatures are so slow.
host of powerful monsters.
Awesome. Travelers will be able to command a variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills.
Yeah, this basically looks the same. What is enhanced?
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping. Actually, I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends.
Cheers.
Well, they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time.
That's the first time in a
team
while I've
feels that
heard
the
something
current
like
design
that.
doesn't adequately
Permanent.
sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're going to continue iterating,
Well,
optimizing, and
if it's going to be permanent, then hopefully it has at least Primogem rewards weekly or something like that. Because what would be the motivation to go back?
This event will
Not
also
very
work hard to
exciting or
develop
anything.
interesting content that is
Not the
relevant
worst
to
thing in the
overall
world,
game.
but
Thanks, devs.
if it has some rewards, then sure.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, let's
And just
take
play-
a look at
play
what
for the
else
hell of it.
Furina's itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment
What the
Log.
hell is that?
I'm more.
Oh, that we're
than
gonna
ready
get the
to
zoom
fight
lanes.
Some adversaries. Let me at 'em.
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. a researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology, has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition.
Okay.
She believes that her research can help her achieve great success.
Huh?
But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
I'm guessing this is where the Traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristics.
Legend wild non-fish creature.
Sounds simple enough.
Great.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends.
Oh, that looks familiar.
You might be able to
Didn't we
find
have something
useful
similar like
references
this
for the samples
previously?
that you need to collect in the adventure archive.
In some sort of way
At
we
the
had to
end
trade.
of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
It's a lens.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Oh, how fun.
To use it, just equip the camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point.
Okay.
When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold her elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom
wait
lens
to lock
even
it.
while
Yeah, like I said, wait to lock it behind the
even
character.
use it in
Still cool
domains.
though.
Double whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Look at,
And
yes,
I bet
because see,
pics with
for
zoom lens
for
even
people
while
who
fighting.
care about the pictures, because I've seen some people obviously take great pics on like pics and stuff. This allows you obviously, so someone like just like go solo the boss or something, and a Charlotte standing on the side to literally take like action pictures like this, which is really cool.
Wow.
You can even
Because previously you couldn't, or you can obviously not use the camera in combat. I might sound stupid now. I can't remember. I've never tried.
use it in
Especially in the wait, did they say?
and able to snap pics with zoom lens even
In the
while
domain?
fighting.
Wow.
You can even use it in domains.
Yeah, see, now you can use it in the
Double
domain.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Someone will
that's
just be taking Furinas along. Someone just Furina join the party. You can be the photographer and take some cool shots. You stand aside while we fight.
awesome. And I
That's
bet
pretty cool
travelers
idea.
will be able to capture some amazing moments in co-op
Yeah.
mode too.
And
That's what I
even
mean.
if you miss the chance to participate in the event, there's no need to worry. Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends. Sweet.
I should do that for all the previous
It
weapons and stuff too.
seems
But
like
hey,
Furina has also learned of the existence of a
dungeon again.
domain shrouded in mist.
Misty Dungeon is back.
Travelers who master the leyline features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Sure.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the leyline are
At
also
least they
great
do
ways
that
to
so
come out on top.
No matter
That's
what
right.
level play
And travelers
or
who are
you
more
can
confident in their
take part.
combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge.
Oh yeah, jeez. Okay, sure.
Also, the
Rather do
Leyline
that. Skip
Overflow
all the
event will
nonsense.
return at the end of version 4.2. Now might be the perfect time to start building your parties.
I have way too
Hopefully,
much of these
you're
things.
all excited for the fabulous
Because I barely
events that
build
version
characters
4.2
these days
has in store.
until I
but
find someone I really
there are
like.
still more surprises to share.
Yay!
Oh, let's get
know.
into them.
Well, before we get into them, let's take a quick break to have a look at the
Okay.
final redemption code for
I mean, it
today.
looks really good so far.
Lit.
Events look as I know as meh as usual for me personally. There has always been some cool events and stuff like that, but this is your basic stuff as usual. So nothing really for me to look forward there.
Welcome back,
I
travelers.
just want to play the Archon Quest and
Okay,
something
I
for
just
Furina.
took a look at Lady Furina's itinerary, and it
And
seems
explore the
we've
Nina.
actually reached the end.
Aw, I know.
You lied.
So we've submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we
There we
have
go,
for the
okay.
upcoming
That was
version.
expected actually.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up
Quick
is the
start
Quick
weekly
Challenge
boss.
feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses, and it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend
Yeah.
a certain character.
Totally.
True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce Domain section of the adventure handbook. All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Yeah, because you have to run there. Can
Will the
we
cha-
do this
Trounce
too?
to rank
Not just new
certain
players?
Totally.
True.
In version 4.2,
but
travelers
we
who are
can-
to the
never mind.
Trounce Domain
Never
section
mind, I'm
of the
stupid.
adventure
This
handbook.
is for the people who haven't unlocked
All
it
weekly
yet.
bosses
We can
will be
teleport
available
there
to
anyway.
challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the
Ignore me.
North.
Nice. Yeah, now we don't have to
Just
wait
put
to
some
advance the
colorful
story
points there,
before we
people.
can level up a new character.
Not that you need those materials these days anyway.
Exactly. Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG. In version 4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience.
Oh, thank God.
Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update,
just take the elemental dice away, then
will
I'll
also
play
be
again.
available. Use them to show off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool. That's awesome. And, you know, since the number of card combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to 20.
Doubled.
Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Doubled again.
Double again.
The developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated battle mode and the forge
to
round
make
temper
optimizations
endless
make the
form
gameplay
will
better.
also
The
return in
rules.
version 4.2.
Ooh, and
It's
in
such a
addition
pain
to
to
the
play.
updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration
That's a
guidance
nice little
courtesy
screen.
of the Genshin Impact project team. May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Cool.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Plus, a new story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Sure.
Ooh.
Amazing. Red notification
Someone
dots
has
have
been
also
doing
been
this story quest.
optimized. Notifications
Namely me
that
too.
have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Quest optimizations
nice,
will
sure.
also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept the story
thank
quest after
goodness.
unlocking it.
Whoa,
Because
nice.
I
And
guess that's cool
hopefully
because
travelers won't
why
be
am
overwhelmed
I?
by
Why is my
influx.
spacebar not working? Because the amount of keys I've lost just because I don't want to unlock a character quest yet, but I want to get it out of the way. Like at least just use the keys so I can regenerate more keys.
Of quests anymore.
Sure.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for
Even
players to
clearer,
proceed
thank
to
you.
certain content.
That's awesome.
I guess.
Okay, great. Oh,
But
and
the
it
best
seems
things
like
ever,
that's
but-
all we have for the latest version update. I guess
Give
that
us a
means-
bloody pity counter. How difficult. That'll take a few minutes to code. Just put a pity counter on the banners, please. Open the history and go count every single
time
time.
for the 4.2 special
I'm more
program
excited
to
about
come
something
to
like
a
that.
close. Oh, I know.
And I don't even
There
summon a
is
lot.
so much exciting stuff happening, and
There's so
I
much
know
stuff that
personally,
can- that
aside from all
should-
the
should be there.
intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how
No,
can you
I'm
not
jazzed
be?
for the Archon
They
Quest.
keep on adding
Holy
so much
shit.
cool stuff to this game. For me, I
That
love
looks
the idea of the
insane.
combat camera.
And then obviously
but,
something for Furina.
for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are here for the Melazines.
Good, buddy.
Well, this has been so much fun with both of you. I'm
what
really
was that at
grateful
the end
we
of
could
the
all be here
trailer?
today together. And honestly, I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold.
Yes.
And
Because
maybe,
Furina's
I don't know,
real
maybe
deal behind
we'll have a
Furina's
nice
biggest
ending
mystery.
In 4.2, we'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program.
That was good.
Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
Is more at the end? What's this? Dear traveler, your audience with the god of justice, Regina of main waters, and the most popular celebrity in all of Fontaine, Lady Furina, has been granted. When was November 8th? This is a little cool little card at the end. Please make sure to come on time as Lady Furina will be waiting. Oh yeah, she's waiting for us. She's waiting for us to summon. So Stardust has, do they have? Oh, thank goodness they started to do this as well. Finally, I mean they've probably done it for quite some time, but always at the start there were never subtitles for the Japanese trailers. Let's just watch this quickly, right? I just want to watch the Japanese one quickly. Oh my goodness, this Archon Quest, bro. It actually judged Furina. She's crying. I've got goosebumps. What the hell? Not my Furina, man. No ways.
道端に立っていた人、水に触れた人、水位が上昇するにつれ逃げ遅れた人たちは突如消えてしまった。
神様って何でもできるんだよな。
今更言ってもせんないことだ。
This Chinese time.
そこで納得できるかどうかは別として、
Wow.
君はただ僕という神を信じれ
Ooh, I love her. I cannot wait to summon. Holy shit. The soundtrack is so good. Sora. Mademoiselle Cabaletta. So cool. Charlotte's turn. Dude, her normal attacks are so freaking cool. Onegaishimasu. She's falling into the primordial water. There's no ways.
あの水はかなり厄介そうです。予言は当たるわ。必ず起こる。
この僕フリーナが審判で本当の意味の正義を君たちに見せてあげよう。
諦めろ。これは崇高な審判であり。
みんな様子が。
フリーナ様、どういうことですか。
あなたたちの言う正義は君が見せているほど浅はかにはない。その正義が肌から間違っている。
もう言い訳は聞きたくない。
必要もない。
Like everyone's turning on her.
なぜ私たちを欺いて。
Bro.
喜び、歓声を上げたまえ。
いえ、待ってください。そうではありません。
I've got literal goosebumps. Look at Nouvelate's face. The man never shows emotion. No, dude, she's not dying. There's no fucking way. Obviously not. She's playable.
この立場の本当の意味を理解した。
Is that inside the opera house? Was it? Yeah, child. We saw a child.
見るがいい。
Oh,
みんな死んだ。
dead.
私は一体どうして。お前たちがずっと恐れていた予言はすでに上演真っ只中。
That's insane, boss. Who was this again?
ということで。
Who is that? Who the hell is that? The prophet you've been done full swing. Oh my god, that character looks amazing. Please, dear Lord, make her playable. Who is this? Look at the eyes as well. Bro.
もしかしたらそれこそが君の正義なのかもね。ある盛大な過激のような審判によって一切に終止符が打たれる。
Underwater in these ways. That's probably just a what if.
じゃあね、ヌビレット。500年に及ぶ君の役。
There's no ways. Dude, that gave me freaking goosebumps. Okay, I'm just gonna stop it right there before this gets too long. Holy shit! I am so excited for the new Archon Quest. I've never been so excited for an Archon Quest ever. That's probably been the best trailer so far ever, the longest too. I don't know if it is. Maybe it is, but oh my shit. The 8th cannot come soon enough. I am summoning and I'm playing that Archon Quest immediately. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. 4.2 looks really, really good. New area. New characters, obviously the biggest one. Hydra Archon, Furina, along with Charlotte. New Archon Quest. New World Quests look interesting. The events. Okay. But yeah, those ones get me excited. Get me the most excited. So, if you want to see that, if you want to see my playthrough of the Archon Quest, like and subscribe. Also, most importantly, I'm going to be summoning for Furina. I have 100,000 Primogems. And I'm going minimum C2 and her weapon. So, let's get that done. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.